Right, so a bit of undocumented progress. I put the pump in, and I know from the number of hits I got on the when I put the pipes in that people are quite interested in the plumbing associated with pool houses and so on. So you remember from before, that's my battery bank, all neatly put in there with all of the dangerous stuff inside the box. 4 banks of batteries. Now I've really started to employ that energy that I've got there. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a minute. Really quite surprising what you can do with it, because I'm now totally off grid. I took the mains cable out, so the pump station, look at that, quite pleased with that. Looks like something you might find in a boat, doesn't it? Got to do something with the cable, but let's take that out so you can see better. So I've got a sand filter in there. Remember, I had 2 pipes, 1 feed, which is the one on the left, return is on the right. A 250 watt pump, or low when it's loaded. If the sand's dirty, it seems to be 350 that it's taking, but that's alright. And sand filter on that side there. Had a few problems bleeding it to start with. It didn't want to get the water through, but as it turned out, there's a second-hand sand filter there, and it was all clogged up with grime. And once I took that apart and blew that out, it's now pumping quite well. That I'll show you in the next video. But there it is. It's underneath a nice home base box, and you've got that kind of view down there that's not really offensive. I've got to neaten the wire up going to the inside, but I'll do that at some other stage. But that's everything. That's all the running gear and the pumping. The heater's going to go in there, and of course the heater needs to be on the return side, so the heater will go into here. I'm just going to use a 2 kilowatt Intex heater because I'm more than capable of running that from the solar for several hours a day. I would imagine probably even on a quite inclement day I could probably run that for a couple of hours. Okay, just have a look at that on this side. But yeah, I quite like that. I quite like that. It's all turned out quite well. And I know those plastic boxes are good for at least 10 years, so don't need to worry about them anytime soon.